This video is going to describe the SumIF, CountIF, AverageIF, SumIFS, CountIFS, and AverageIFS functions. The SumIF function works similar to the sum function in which it's going to add a set of values, but it's going to add those set of values based on a particular condition or criteria. Our goal here is to add up all the salary for managers. You'll find the SumIF function under the Math Trig grouping. The first argument is the range in which the criteria is going to be located. So I'm going to highlight the range B2 through B14, which is where they could possibly find the criteria of manager. And I'm going to sum up the range of salary. So you can see if the sum of all the salary for the managers is $411,640, which means it added this salary, this, this, and this. Okay. The AverageIF works the same way as average, except it's going to average a group of numbers based on a condition. So if I locate the AverageIF function, which is found under your statistical group, again you highlight the range that contains the condition or criteria. And the criteria in this example is manager, and then you highlight the range in your salary range for all the numbers that are going to be average. Format that. You can see that the average salary of the managers is $68,606. The CountIF function counts a group of data based on a condition. So if I find CountIF, and that's under statistical, all you do is you highlight the range and you provide the actual criteria. So you can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 managers. Their average salary is $68,606. Their total salary is $411,640. If you have more than 2 conditions or criteria, then you need to use the SumIFS, CountIFS, or AverageIFS. And here's how it works. First, I'm going to find the salary of all the managers at the Gettysburg campus. So I have 2 conditions. The title has to equal manager, and the facility has to equal Gettysburg. And then if those 2 conditions are met, I want them to add up their salary. So the sum function is located in Trig and Math, and you want the SumIFS. First, you highlight the range you want to sum. So I'm going to sum the salary range. Then you highlight the first criteria range. So I'm going to highlight the title range, and in that criteria range, the criteria is manager. My second criteria range is the facility range, and that criteria is Gettysburg. If I now click OK, you can see that this total salary for the 2 managers, the managers at Gettysburg, are $195,840. Let's find the average salary of the managers at Gettysburg. I'll go to Formulas, More Function, Statistical, AverageIF. Again, you start by highlighting the range you're going to average. Then you highlight the first criteria range, which is our title range, and the criteria is manager. I then highlight my second criteria range, which is facility, and that criteria is Gettysburg. So the average salary of my managers at Gettysburg is $65,280. And lastly, let's count how many managers are in Gettysburg. We want the CountIF. You first build the first criteria range, which is titles, and the criteria is manager. The second criteria range is facilities range, and you type Gettysburg. And you could see you could have as many conditions as you want. They all have to be met in order for it to count. So I'll click OK, and you can see that there are 3 managers in Gettysburg. So there's 1, 2, 3. Now recognize, watch this, if you now change, let's say this person, Dansky, was in Chambersburg but now has moved to Gettysburg as a manager. If I change his facility to Gettysburg, you can see that my statistics for managers at Gettysburg automatically update. Let me show you those functions. So you can take a look at them.